Scotty, a good friend of mine, David, I won't say his surname because he's quite a well-known fella, is a big advocate of buying predominantly Woodside shares because he loves his dividend. What's the dividend for those that don't know? How do companies decide how much they're going to pay, and how often do you get paid, and do you get taxed on it?
Yep. No, good question, and nice to be in that situation. So yeah, dividends. So dividends are profit.
Right.
So the company's made a profit, and it's rewarding its shareholders. So someone who's invested the money in it. I suppose, what do you invest for? You invest for
A return, sure.
invest for a return. So you can get that return through a capital appreciation, or you can get it through cash, through a dividend. So a dividend is generally paid every 6 months, as the companies have their 6-month and annual reports come out.
Yeah.
They go through the books, work out what the profit is, work out what capital they need for ongoing investment and reinvest back into the company. Then, what's to go out to shareholders?
Right.
So generally, depending on what the company and what the sector is, might pay out 60% of profits or 80% of profits out to shareholders. Generally, it will be taxable.
Right.
There are some distributions which might be a tax-deferred part of it. It's not often. Most of it is going to be a taxable income.
Right.
And if it's an operating company in Australia, generally, if you're getting a franked dividend,
Sorry, what's a franked dividend?
so that means that the company has paid tax. So the company has paid tax, say 30 cents in the dollar, so you're receiving the other 70 cents in the dollar. So you're getting a franking benefit of 30 cents in the dollar, what the company has paid tax.
Right.
So if your tax rate, your average tax rate is less than that company, you'll get cash back.
Okay.
You get some tax back, which is always a nice
Always
thing.
a win.
Always a
But
good
let's
thing.
say I'm a high income earner and my tax rate's 48 cents in the dollar. Would I then still owe the difference, 18%?
Yeah, you're going to have to top up. So for couples or for people in a family situation, if there is going to be one main breadwinner, if they're on the top marginal tax rate, but the other partner might not be working or only working part-time, if they're on a lower tax rate, person on the top marginal tax rate shouldn't have any assets in their name, or try and avoid that where possible. So if the person on the lower marginal tax rate, if they can have taxable income going through to them at a lower tax rate.
Yep. So you're
Gotta
just distributing it amongst family members in order to be more tax efficient. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get smart on those sorts of things, it's a great win.
Yeah, cool.
Great benefit.
Are there any, David really likes investing in Woodside. He's been putting, and he, from what I understand, rolls his money back in. He doesn't ever take it out. He just keeps it rolling over. So it gets bigger and bigger and bigger each year. Again, nice for some. Doesn't have a wife, doesn't have kids, so that's probably why. But are there any other well-known Australian shares that, have fairly high-yielding dividends that you're familiar with?
Well, the banks are pretty stable, high yielding. Not sure if I quite saw it high yielding, but it's probably the 6 to 7% top return. So that's
Pretty good.
pretty good. On a regular basis, continually coming out.
Yep.
And you're getting that franking credit benefit as well.
Right.
So yeah, if you can do that, and if you can hold for the long term, if you don't need the cash, and if you can just be buying more shares, it's a cool thing to be doing. Great way to build wealth.